Good morning, you guys. So today I'm gonna be meal prepping, and I haven't meal prepped in a really long time, but since I've been gaining weight, I figured that it would be a good way for me to count my calories and not be tempted to go buy food just because I don't have anything prepared or it might take too long. So today we'll be making breakfast for like 3-4 days, and then dinners for about 4 days as well. I'll be meal prepping Monday through Thursday right now, and I'm excited to show you guys. It's gonna be really simple stuff, but I think it'll be really fun. Before I show you how I made all of this delicious food, I wanted to show you how pretty this looks. I actually got these containers at Marshall's. I love that it's a light blue mint color, and I feel like it adds to it, you know. They look really pretty stacked, and I don't know, I'm really happy. It's actually been a while since I meal prepped, so I'm super happy, I'm super excited. I hope that these meals are easy enough to follow, that you feel comfortable making them at home yourself. So yeah, let's get started. First, we're gonna make breakfast, which is just scrambled eggs, black beans, and cucumbers. And then for my dinners, I'll be making salmon, chicken, and then a bunch of vegetables. I used a variety of vegetables: sweet potato, green peppers, and zucchini. For lunches, or almost like a snack lunch, I made tuna salad, and then I do have some fruit on the side, some strawberries and some blueberries. And it might not look like a lot. This is gonna be my food Monday through Thursday, but the thing is that I'm doing intermittent fasting. So I start eating at 12 p.m. or around there, and I stop eating around 6 p.m. So right now I'm doing a 6-hour eating window, and it's working pretty good for me. The only issue is I think I've been eating a little too much, and that's why I'm seeing some weight gain instead of losing weight. So this is my plan of attack for the week: to meal prep, to have things ready, and if I'm hungry and it's time to eat, I just go to the fridge and put it in the microwave. I'm thinking of doing a video a week for the next month, just on meal prepping. Let me know if you're interested in that. I think it'd be really fun though, and then you guys will be able to see if it's actually working for me. But yeah, let's get started. Okay, so for breakfast, I'm gonna do a quick voiceover because there was a lot going on, so it was a little bit hard for me to film and hold the mic and whatnot. So for breakfast, I put 3 scrambled eggs in the bigger portion of the Tupperware, and then I boiled up some black beans and cut up cucumber. Now, I'm going to show you guys how I cook everything so you can see that. But I chose cucumber because I really like it by itself or with some tahini. But a whole cup of cucumber is only 19 calories. So for me, that I'm counting calories, that's actually really nice. The beans took the longest, so I started with that. I put a lot of onion in my frijoles, so just letting you know, it gives it some flavor. Honestly, that's how I've always done it. And I also put 1 or 2 cubes of the Trader Joe's garlic cubes because I don't like chunks of garlic, but I love the taste. So I do that. And beans, of course, take like a good 45 minutes to an hour and a half. Some people choose to let them soak in water, but I don't do that. I just rinse them. For the scrambled eggs, I use a spray olive oil because it has 0 calories. And honestly, I can't taste the difference between oil and a spray. So to me, it's not a really big deal. I did do 3 eggs per container, but what I found was I was getting too full. I couldn't finish the rest of my food. I think a better portion for me is 2 scrambled eggs for breakfast, but I think it's also because I had the black beans and it was a lot going on. For the eggs, it's really simple. I put some onion, I sprinkle some garlic salt and some pepper, and if I really need it, I will put in some salt, but I'm really trying to minimize my use and consumption of sodium. I love queso fresco. I actually love queso seco, but queso seco has a lot more calories and sodium than queso fresco. So I got this little package. One of the circles is 10 servings, so I cut it up in 10 pieces, and I figured I would put 1 to 2 pieces on each container and see how things went. As you can see, it's a super easy meal. I would totally recommend. And it saves so much time and energy when you have your breakfast ready to go. You can warm it up and only wash 1 Tupperware. So now that breakfast is set, let's move on to what we'll be making for lunch. I'm gonna make a tuna salad for what I would do for lunch. I don't really consider it lunch. I consider it more like a snack, but my brother was making fun of me and saying that it's like more than 300 calories, so it's definitely lunch, not just a snack, but whatever. I'm actually using tuna in water. I would recommend to not get tuna that is in oil because why take in the extra calories? I feel like you can't really taste the difference, so it's not a big deal. And I chopped up some tomatoes, some onions, some green pepper, and I'm gonna throw some corn in here. I'm actually just gonna throw in the whole can. I rinsed the corn, so don't worry about me getting the like old water in there. And as I go, as I'm throwing things in there and mixing things in there, I like throwing in the spices. Let's throw in all of this. I hope I don't make a mess. Yeah, the tomatoes are going everywhere. Let me switch up the bowl because it's already overflowing. So here we go with a bigger bowl. I usually use mayo, but because I'm doing that calorie challenge with my brother, I figured that I would try Greek yogurt. I've never done this, but I've heard that Greek yogurt is a good substitute for mayo, so of course I would splash everywhere. So I'm gonna try and see what's up. In my opinion, what mayo brings to the table is kind of a creaminess to it, so if anything, the Greek yogurt should have the same effect. We'll see how things go. I will be honest, it already looks different than usual. Like, I think with the mayo, it just goes with it, but I am not gonna lose this bet just because I can't give up mayo. I bought some jalapenos too, but I can't find the can, so it's fine. We'll just go with this. And I feel like this is looking good. I'm not gonna lie. This is kind of looking good. And maybe more onion. I don't know. I'm kind of proud. So one of the things that's the most time consuming is actually cutting up everything, prepping it, and throwing it in the oven. But once you do that, it's super easy because you can leave it in there 30 minutes to an hour, depending on what you're baking. Here I have zucchini, I have sweet potato, potatoes, green pepper. I also have the lemon that I'm gonna be putting on top of the salmon. I'm gonna cut all this up and put it in the baking sheet, and then I'm gonna prep the salmon and prep the chicken. And honestly, it's the prepping that's the most time consuming. So if anything, if you want to prep early in the morning and you're gonna do your meal prepping at night, that also works really good. Just for me, I just figured that I would do everything at once. It's fine, it is what it is. Even though I use the non-stick olive oil underneath, I am gonna go in with about a tablespoon of extra virgin oil on top, just so that they don't get too dry. And I'll be using black pepper, cayenne pepper, and Himalayan sea salt. Alright, so I actually ended up using 2, and I'm trying to spread it everywhere. I'm gonna mix things around right now. I did want to say that I do put seasoning at the end as well. So that's why I don't do too much salt right now. More than anything, I'm doing the cayenne pepper and the black pepper. I end up covering this in foil just because I don't want it to dry up. And I think once it's insulated, it helps it kind of stay moist. And I packed on a lot of vegetables because I'm gonna be using this other tray for the salmon. So now we pop it in the oven. I'm gonna do like 25 minutes. And then I'm gonna check them and we'll see how things go. Alright, for the salmon, I am grabbing this medium-sized pan and I'm gonna be spraying it. So I'm actually putting this in the oven. I'm gonna cover it with foil, but I do want to put in a layer of onions because in my experience, it actually gives it a good taste and it helps things stay pretty tender. So I really do like that. And I do have lemons here. I don't know about you guys, but I love putting lemon and oranges on my seafood. So that's what we're gonna be doing. Let me just grab a knife. I already seasoned the salmon with garlic salt, but I will probably still put some of the cayenne pepper right now. And then at the end, I'll do the regular Himalayan salt. So I put cayenne pepper on the side that's going down and garlic salt. I lay it down. I kind of go crazy with the lemon. Honestly, I like the taste of it. So if I can put enough lemon that I'll get a taste of it afterwards, even better, in my opinion. I go in again with my pepper and the cayenne pepper. And I'm gonna cover it with foil because honestly, I lost the cover to this frying pan, so I'm just gonna cover it with foil. I'm also gonna be making chicken because I plan to alternate between chicken and salmon just so I don't get too bored. And on the days that I don't wanna have tuna for lunch, then I'll have one of these items. I did a quick run to Trader Joe's and I picked up the organic chicken thighs, and they were cheaper than the other ones, so that's why I went with the chicken thighs. I actually don't like chicken breast, so that's kind of another reason why. But same thing as with the salmon. I use the olive oil cooking spray, and then I do a layer of onion so that the chicken can sit on it. So let me rinse this real quick. I'm essentially gonna be using the same spices. I'll probably add the garlic salt. Oh, and I'm gonna be using these garlic cubes from Trader Joe's. These are amazing. In each single cube, there is 1 garlic clove. So for this amount of chicken, I would probably do 2 cubes, and it's freaking amazing. I really, really do recommend it. So the last thing that I cooked is couscous, and I actually buy the boxes from Trader Joe's. They're really affordable. They're about $2, and you don't cook the couscous. You basically cook the vegetables that you're gonna put inside, and then when everything's boiled and you're ready to go, usually 5-10 minutes, depending on what you chose to put in the water, then you turn off the heat and you put the couscous inside, and it's almost like quinoa in that it expands a little bit, and you'll know when it's ready because it kind of grows and then it gets flat, and then you can move it around with the fork and it kind of becomes like a puffy cloud. It's so good. I actually like it more than quinoa, which is crazy, I know, but I don't know, I think the texture of it is so good. I walked you through every single thing that I made, so you'll be able to make this as well. I'm really happy. I ended up making 4 breakfasts, 4 dinners, some tuna salad, and then I have some strawberries and some berries here. Now, I'll probably include something here and there, maybe some bread or some chips or something to go with the meal. But for the most part, this is the meal. If you guys end up liking this, please let me know, because I'm thinking I'm gonna be meal planning for at least another month or 2, just so I can get things under control again, and so that I can continue moving forward with my weight loss journey, because I lost 15 pounds and then I gained 5, and that is not the business. No, sir. So yeah, I'm really happy with how everything turned out. It looks really, really pretty. If you want more videos like this, please subscribe, like, comment, let me know that you like this. It's a little bit different from what I usually film, but it was really fun. If I'm able to combine different things I do to help me lose weight and film, even better, right? So yeah, let me know what you think down below. I'm really excited for all this, and I won't have the excuse that there's no food or I'm gonna waste time cooking to go eat outside. All right, so thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.